Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to look at how you can create this vertical split slider in Webflow with just a tiny bit of code. So let's get into it. So if you're following along with the clonable in Webflow, which you can access via the link in my description, you'll notice I have some things hidden which will appear once you get into those smaller screen sizes. This is just because I wanted a different look on mobile. I really wanted to have this as my sort of hero image, and it wasn't translating as well when you get into those smaller devices, but that's completely optional. So what I will do is I'll do a brief overview of the structure of my page. I have been using client first, so you'll see some of the naming conventions once you get into the actual structure. So firstly, we have a div which is 100% view height. Again, completely optional. And within there, we have just the Webflow slider with the slides, slide wrapper. Both of these are set to 100% height, just so we're filling up that full sort of landing section. You'll notice that the overflow is hidden on each slide. And what's really important for that split effect is within the slide wrapper, which is set to flex and a horizontal. That's so they sit right next to each other, so you can see it splits directly in the middle. Within there, you have the vertical items, and there you can just do whatever you creatively want. For me, I just have an image and the heading wrappers. You'll notice as well that mine splits the heading on that first slide. So I did that by making the position absolute and full, and then just lining it up using the flex settings, so they're actually sitting directly on top of each other. But because image one, that half, that sort of split in each slide wrapper has got no overflow, you can't see the other side basically, so that's why it splits like that with the heading. Okay, anyway, so yeah, you can just multiply your slide. So if I wanted to create another one, I would just copy this and paste it, and it's already got my split settings in there. So I've got my slide wrapper, I've got each vertical item. Obviously, I'm using padding large there, so that's client first naming conventions. And then you can just check, you can just style it however you like. Doesn't have to be an image. For that one, if I wanted to delete that and change that color, take that off, do something like that, then yeah, you can just be as creative as you want. What's really important when we get into the code is for each arrow, we need to put in an ID here. So we're going to do arrow left for the left one, and arrow right for the right. This is going to be important once we get into the code. So let's take a look at that now. So on my website, I have the code in this box here, so I'm just going to copy it straight from here. This link will be in the description as well. Head back to Webflow, go into the settings, and then in the before body tag, just paste that in. Just going to get rid of those things, I don't know what that is. So you'll see the IDs here, and that's what's going to trigger the debounce function. So we're actually using a custom script to control the slide based on the interaction, which is here, the tapping. So with the debounce, it's going to make it really smooth as well. So the browser can handle it without, overwhelming itself. So there we are. If we save that and we publish, then reload this site, there we are. And now we should see that extra slide that we just put in. Yeah, there. Okay, so there we have it. There's your vertical slider. So if you have any questions, please do comment, or you can message me on Instagram, which is all going to be accessible through the links in my descriptions. Thank you for watching, guys. I hope you found this useful.